Hello everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed and welcome to The Story After, an RPG horror mysterious game created in RPG Maker VX8, and this game involves around the story of a university student who is just recovered from a sickness after the passing of her grandmother. But in the events of it, she discovers a peculiar red book titled Read Story, and from then on, something follows her. Mainly focuses on puzzle solving, exploration and survival, although most of note though, most puzzles can be solved by looking around an area and double clicking objects, which means you have to click on tiles twice, as it were. Do you wish to skip the intro? Absolutely not, because this is my first time on the game. Please tell me, have you ever heard of the arguments concerning free will and predestination? Let me just adjust my volume. There you go. Yes, I remember doing a little reading of the subject before. Predestination is the idea that everything that occurs is premeditated by some supreme power. While free will is the notion that humans have full reign over their destiny and can control the very outcome of their lives, the argument begins when one tries to justify the reasoning of one of these ideas being the true way of the universe over the other. Very good. Very good. Now, if I may be so bold, of these ideologies, which would you say you would hurt more? Predestination or free will? I'm going to select free will. I believe we are the ones that shape our own destiny. I see. Very interesting. I like to believe that everything has a purpose. From the very placement of a grain of sand to the rise and fall of civilizations, it presents a sense of contentment to me, for the awesome to the mundane. Sure, so some of this may come off as an opete, but could I ever find true happiness if I believed that in an instant everything could vanish in an instant? As not even more than a wisp of smoke, all my struggles, my hopes, and my entire life is less of a dream, less than a dream. That's why I persevere, for even in my darkest despairs I believe I should. Keep living. Not because it's part of a grand plan, not because I can, but because it means something. Look at me rambling. Anyways, let me just tell you this. Do not despair, for life is the most precious gift that one could ever have. Because even if on this world there exists billions of lives, you only have one. So protect it, cherish it, and love it. It is yours. Mara, we are here. We are where exactly? Huh? Sorry, what did you say? We arrived at our destination now. Oh, I see. Wait, this isn't my home. I am aware. This is the library just down the street. I'm leaving you here today because I want you to go and check out a few books. Maria, as it is, you have been through quite a lot, and if you go back home all by yourself, then you'll regress into your cycle again. That's why it'd be best if you were... Let me read that again. That's why it'd be best if you can keep yourself occupied. Normally I would recommend physical activities such as running, sports, readings of the nature. Yes, with your health condition you can't really do such things. So here, I compiled a list of books that I want you to read. If that's the case, why don't you just check the books out yourself, Dr. Leist? You're usually on top of these kind of things. Well, you see, I unfortunately had a track record of losing my library cards. And with this being my 7th... I understand. I'll check out these books then. Great. I'm glad you're so understanding. Oh, and do remember to look at things more than once. Sometimes you might notice something new. Well, goodbye. Doctor? Yes? Are you expecting something? You seem to be in a bit of a rush. And in the session earlier, you seemed a bit anxious. I'm sorry, I tried to not to express it earlier, but I guess you can see right through me. But yes, I have a date tonight. An old man like you? Well, I guess just about anyone could get a date these days. Hey, I'm only 28, you know. Well, For what it's worth, I hope it goes well tonight. Thank you. Well, goodbye then. Oh yeah, feel free to check out any other book that interests you. Don't feel restricted to only those I wrote down. I'll keep that in mind. Maria, how she has grown. I remember when she was still a small, sickly child. Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Ladilli. How she misses the two of you so. So this is the library. And now we can move around. Items, memo. Maria, you should read The 100-Year-Old Flan, The Importance of Being Early, Jake Dies in the End, and President Frost's To Kill a Mockingjay. I feel like these are all references to something like Kill a Mockingbird, for example. And yes, a jay is a bird, but it's not... Okay, yes, normal greeting. Hello, my name is Maria, nice to meet you. Ah, I'm Tia, nice to meet you. She seems to have a natural reaction. Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. It just seemed to... Try not to multiple tap. Funny greeting. Hey, do you like steak? I guess. Great, let me tell you a tip on how to prepare the best kind of steaks. By the way, I'm Maria. You get the steak and you marionette it. Yeah, cool. Hey, hello. Is she going to say anything? Yeah, my name is Tia, in case you're wondering. Maria. Oh, Maria, that's a pretty name. Maria, nice to meet you. She seems to have a positive reaction. On the contrary of what I expected. Hey, you must tell me, what is the greatest force? Foe of the God of Inverse. The God of Inverse simply means God spilled backwards. The greatest foe of the dog is none other than a cat. Isolation. A silly story about a girl reading a book in an isolated area. The Life of War. A tragic novel about a family trying to escape the turmoils of a home front war. I use all my friends as shields and now they're dead. A good story with a good lesson. Don't use your friends as shields, you idiot. All Quiet on the Eastern Front, sorry. A war classic. That's cool, I guess. The Starved Ravenous Worm. Why is this here? The Art of Fighting. Basic how-to guide written by an ancient Chinese man. Okay. She appears to be deep in thought. Yeah, she's roaming around like that. I suppose that is going to be the case. And also presume that the sparkles are the books we need to read. Nothing of interest here. Nothing of interest here. A tale of a nihilistic intergalactic wanderer searching for joy. Okay. Eat a Magpie. A classic. The Chronicles of the Ring. A story about a lion god that leads an army of mythical creatures to overthrow a dark ice overlord. Cool. But 1,000,000 Leagues Under the Crust. An adventure about a mysterious miner that takes a team of unsuspecting men down into the wonders of the earth. The rats. Ugh, I hate rats. Yeah, I think most of us can agree that we don't like rats. They're cute little things. Nothing of interest here. Let Sleeping Dogs Lie. A tale of a mobster named Sleeping Dog, who finds himself in a sticky situation and uses lies and manipulation in an attempt to keep himself clean. The lies, however, only became bigger and bigger as he desperately attempts to resolve the situation. Damage control can only go so far. Barely any change. A tale of an observant hobo who struggles to survive off the few coins he receives daily while being witness to the unending cruelty that men have for one another. Moby Duck. The tale of a deranged sea captain who relentlessly pursues a giant, vicious, white duck that sunk many ships and killed many sailors. Oh my. The Fall of a King. A dramatic tale about a tyrannical ruler that is overthrown by a party of brave warriors. Romance of the Three Kingdoms, maybe? Atlantis. A story of an underwater utopia with mistletoe. A lovely tale of a young man desperately seeking a lost love that he met last Christmas under a mistletoe. Looking at it makes you sick. Okay. A dull book with extremely hard words. Extremely hard words. Extremely hard. Why am I here? Well, I don't know. I'm just simply observing everything around me before I proceed with the story. Whitener. Among a series of a boy with strawberry-coloured hair that destroys evil spirits. And how did he destroy them? Well, thanks to the power of strawberries. A certain entertaining manga. Such misfortune. Rise of Alzazar. An epic manga about a valiant warrior on a quest to stop the nefarious schemes of an evil occult organization that is hell-bent of awakening their Dark Lord to conquer the world. Oh no. When Wolves Cry. A horror manga about a relatively peaceful village that holds an ominous secret, and how distrust slowly drives close friends apart, and provokes insanity, paranoia, and hatred. A good manga, 10 out of 10. Ending was great. Everyone died. I'm joking. Ew, reference books. Ew, reference books. You don't like reference books? What's wrong with reference books? Damn it. I love coming to the library because there's so many comic books here. I guess life is very much like a mystery novel. People can guess and choose to believe what they want, but in the end the author always knows the truth. The audience can groan and complain all they want, but it is the author with the divine power to reveal the obvious criminal, the surprise criminal, or he could be cruel and give no definite answer. Cliffhangers. All we can do is say in the end that it was a good or bad story. You can come up with your own hypotheticals, but I wouldn't recommend that. Let's see. Something's stuck on that corner. Let's see. Oh, I see. Okay, so the same book's on the other side. Window? A lovely day out there. Let's talk to these people. I came to the library to spend some time with my boyfriend, but he stood me up. Now I need to sit here all by myself. How lame. She seems to be too immersed in reading Let's Not Disturb Her. So the book is called Let's Not Disturb Her? Or do you need to put a comma there? She seems immersed in her studies. I may not look like it, but I'm quite the bookworm, lady. Scraps of messy letters. Hey Maria, isn't it a lovely day? Everything going well? You missed a raffle yesterday. It's a shame that you couldn't make it. You're looking kind of down right now. Here's something to cheer you up. Oh, thank you, Catty. Comma. You're too kind. She gives you a bag of candy. A bag of candy filled with delicious cherry-flavoured candy. Looking at it makes you smile. Heals all your HP. Let's not use it right now. This is not the kind of book I'm interested in. Why not? Can't you just say what kind of book it is before trying to... Why am I even in this section? The Wild, Wild West. Is there an echo in here? Nope, but if you say it to yourself more than enough times, then surely you'll hear it for a good few seconds. Count Dracula. A tale about an attractive man that entices young virgins to his lair to suck their blood. This novel seems as though it's from another dimension. I hope it is, anyways. He appears to be troubled. Who are you? What are you doing here? Hello, I'm Maria. Nice to meet you. Cheating is bad. Okay, you're just too engrossed with your books. Ron Potter. Strange. This book sounds awfully familiar. I know this book is about this boring girl and sparkly werewolves. Something entwining. Weird. Percival Blake and the Thunder Stealer. A modern book inspired by ancient myths. This is quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Depending on what you think is nice, that is. Nothing of interest here. How to beat red story. The words are too jumbled together, making it impossible to read. Nothing of interest here. The blob. The tale of a giant slime that goes around eating people. How original. Thank you. Oliver Twirl with a twist. A story of a young boy that is treated badly in a factory and turns to a life of crime. Next to the WC. WWW. A short story of a man who was so unfortunate that he lived next to a large public bathroom. And how bad it was when the wind blew the runway. Yeah, the wind can always blow at the rotten turn. Bugs Suck. A book describing the habits of parasitic bugs and how to best exterminate them. Fire, fire, and more fire. That's how you deal with any bug. Fire. Nothing of interest here. A story after. A story about a person reading about a story within a story within a story within a story within a story. You decide to stop reading. Yeah, the Phantom's Corner. What the? Why did the camera just suddenly go down there? Welcome to the Maple Library. How can I help you? Commands and controls. And now she's going to guide us throughout the entire game. Our guardian angel. Controls interact with Z, space enter, cancel exit, menu, escape, movements, WS key or directional keys or arrow keys. Won't go there just yet. See what other parts are in the library. Wait, this is a boys' bathroom. I can't go in there. Well, maybe I want. I'm joking. Maybe I want to go in there. Okay. Ladies' room. Enter? Oh, most certainly. Right. Oh my god, did you hear about that nasty breakup that Derek had with Sammy? Oh my god, yeah, I heard that he dumped her for that one super hot foreigner Slithia. I suppose it's the same conversation. I look quite nice today. There seems to be something lying on a super grate. Pick it up, most. Oh, I got myself a bobby pin. Nice. Oh. Key item can be used to unlock doors. Ah, excellent. Pick locking. Nope. 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 Sorry, closed for reconstruction. Son, we took a massive dump in here and it requires to be reconstructed. Why did I even say that? Okay, let's read the important book. Wait a minute, I'm going to talk to you first, actually. Reading is most enjoyable. It is more than just a hobby. It's a healthy way of life. I was about to say, it's a way of life. The importance of being early. Most certainly take. A book. I can't. What? I can't read it. I just have to. Okay. The 100-year-old flan. I bet that flan is not going to taste very nice being 100 years old. Jake dies in the end. What other books were there? Were there 6 in total? Hold on. Memo. Memo. 100-year-old flan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. Don't know why I thought there was 6. What's this? You found a peculiar red book lying on the ground. It has a fine velvet cover and only has 2 simple words on the cover. Read story. How strange. This book looks looks pretty old, judging by the lack of a synopsis on the back, but it still appears to be kept in excellent condition despite its years. I guess I'll give it a quick look and check it out if I like the premise. There once lived a prince not too long ago. This prince was the hero of his land and was deeply loved by all of its inhabitants. On a fateful day he was struck dead by an arrow through the heart. The terrible archer Cupid had shot him. A maiden from a faraway land had smitten him. So radiant was her beauty to this prince that he could not help but fall headlong into the abyss of love. But so forbidden was the mere thought of a love like this, for the beautiful maid he so loved was none other than a demon. So, with a weapon mightier than the legendary Excalibur, he rewrote his destiny. He too would. Okay, doesn't need 2 words in there. He too would transform into a demon, plunging the blade of his deep will deep into his throat. I'm just keep saying that wrong. His will deep into his throat. He became stained with the blood of his own hands. The one kind and just blue blood would be forever known as the Red Prince. The Red Prince would come to leave a scarlet trail in his wake in the hopes of becoming powerful enough of a demon to win the attention of his affection. I know the Red Prince. I have heard the weight of his sins, which are shackled to his ankles, bang against the stony path he follows. The sound, in fact, is quite distant. Thump, 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 thump. A tale of forbidden love and a blood-stained path. Sure, the concept has been done before, but I like the way this story presents itself. I guess I'll give it a go. You can use Read Story to save the current progress of your game. Just go to your menu, escape, and find Read Story under the key items, but beware. You are restricted on the number of saves you are allowed to perform after all. You are only able to record your current adventure by writing it down in the limited number of pages you possess. You will find more pages throughout your adventure, but please keep track of your page count, which is located in your top left corner of the Items tab. What the? 10 pages? Can we pick up more pages as we go along? I'll use one now, actually. 10 pages remaining. Write it down. So we have... Okay, so there might be 14 other possible pages. Okay, now we have 9 pages. Okie dokie. To Kill a Mockingjay by President Frost. Most certainly shall take. Who's knocking? Who's knocking? Who is knocking? I've got all the books. Wait, do I see you? Would you like to check out these books? Almost certainly. Thank you, have a nice day. Don't finish. Excuse me? Is there something wrong? No, never mind. Did she not hear that? Welcome to the Maple Library. How can I help you? Where's the maple syrup? Where are the things located? The reference books are located in the two-hand corner of the library. The center right has novels, the bottom right has classics. Personally, I recommend some of the books to the bottom left. Where are the bathrooms? Haha. The ladies' bathroom is to the right and the men's is to the left. You could just say that the ladies are to the right. Although to you that was your left. So, okay, the ladies are to the right. I'm not good with that sort of stuff. Do you wish to leave the library? Absolutely. Hey, don't you follow me, for goodness sakes. Alright, I got what I was looking for. Let's go home. I live at the end of Monkshood Road. Where is Monkshood Road? Everywhere I would go like a wolf, he would follow. Even amidst the light of 1,000 suns, he would cling to me like a shadow. What am I to do to protect myself from this wicked Scrooge? What malicious intent does he have for me? I wish not to find out. The shadow again, once again, follows me. Stop following me! Hey kitty, what you got in your bag of yours? What? Gotcha! Siri, geez, you dummy, you scared me, and because of you I dropped my books. Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't realise that you transformed into an egghead over a brief period of time you were with the doctor. It's not contagious, is it? Don't be ridiculous, there's no way intelligence is contagious. After all, I've been hanging around with you for years, and yet you still bombed that bio exam. You win this round. Dead trees aside, Maria, it's great to see you. I'm glad I got to catch you. I was on the way to your home now. I see, why is that? I was going to invite you to visit the new cafe that just opened up. It's really cliche modern. A lot of hot guys I've been wanting to talk regularly and also regulars there. So recently and also regulars there. Who knows, maybe I'll meet a rich, classy gentleman. Or perhaps a hunky but secretly dorky jock. With my beauty and charm, I'll be sure to snag any one of them. I don't know. As a certified egghead, I should go back home and read these books to finish my essay on the Count of Mont Blanc. What? Hey, that was just a joke. Don't just bail on me. I mean, your best friend went out on her way to go on a date with you. I wonder. Please. Please? Well, if you put it like that, I guess I have no other choice. I'll go. That's great. On one condition, though. You have to buy me whatever I want. Okay. Thank you. Thanksies. You're the best. Can I just go home and put these books away? Even at this very moment, I feel he is watching me. Huevo. That's Scrooge. Moon Cafe. The strong scent of coffee saturates the air. What the heck is that guy on the top right? Wow, this cafe is pretty nice. I mean, sure, it's disappointing that none of the hotties showed up, but hey, it's fine anyway. Maybe in your imaginary head that there would be swell guys. It's fine anyways, the atmosphere is fine, and the food isn't impossibly expensive. What do you think, Mara? That's rare. I guess Sari wants me to take the lead on a conversation today. Work and school must really be draining her recently. She probably wants to relax and just chat around, relieve some stress and all. But I'm also curious as to what's been stressing her lately. I know she really doesn't like talking about work, but then again, maybe it might be therapeutic to vent. What should I talk about? I think talking about the job is not a good idea, so I'm going to talk about cafe. You're right, this place really is good. It totally seems like your kind of place. It smells like rich coffee, your favourite. And is your favourite colour pink? Ron! Excuse me? I said wrong. Pink used to be my favourite colour, but I recently changed it. It's red now. Come on, and you call yourself my best friend, honestly. Well, excuse me for not knowing something as subjective and volatile as your favourite colour. How do you expect me to know that you changed it anyways? Well, it would obviously be my new favourite colour. After all, it's the colour of your eyes. Idiot. Saying such embarrassing things so easily. What? Oh, what? Are you looking for fat? Eek. Oh, what is this? Oh my, I'm so sorry. It was a mistake. Are you hurt? Look at me straight up and down, blind. Because your stupid stripping legs are soaked to my bone. It takes far more than a sorry to face this problem, you lamb bimbo. And I just got this clean too. What you gonna do about to dismiss your cause? Let me get some napkins. I'll fix it, sir. Not just clothes, but the bones of my body you're gonna pay for all these medical expenses I have. Probably get a 3rd-degree burn cause of you. Wow, what a jerk. Sure, she tripped on nothing and spilled coffee on him, but he doesn't have to be so aggressive. Look at that poor girl's face. How could she possibly be mad at something as adorable as that? Also, if he's going to over-exaggerate or something, at least make it kind of believable. Dry clean that tablecloth? Not likely. Anyway, it's none of your business. It's best to avoid unnecessary conflict. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for that girl, but at the same time, I feel pretty angry too if somebody spilled piping hot coffee on me. Or the red bucket from earlier. It's glowing. A cry in the wind, a scream in the void. Oh, how I feel pinned from love devoid. A tortured soul with a cursed fate. Too steep is the toll. Save me, too late. I feel as if I'm being called to do something. But is it telling me to help the girl or to help Siri some more? Ask to help Sari? Well, yeah, ask to help Sari. I can't get distracted here by some stranger's argument. It's important for me to be focused on the happiness of my best friend. You and Sari spent the whole afternoon chatting about current events, university drama, food cravings, classes, and plans for the future. Ah, you really are the best friend a girl could ask for. The day you receive a wedding ring will definitely be a sad day for me. But if your man ever comes to mistreat you, you'll just have to come cry about it too. Just say the words and I'll let you stay the night. While I go to your man and readjust his neck for his attitude. Mario, please don't kill my eventual spouse. Oh, creep, is that the time? What's up? I have this super lame conference meeting I have to attend in 30 minutes. Looks like I'm going to call in that favor Davis owes me. Resourceful as ever. Alright, let's head out then. This guy up here is a bit suspicious. Just look at the way he's dressed. Cafes are great. It's a nice social atmosphere that is romantic, calming, and sophisticated. Oh, the suit of armor? I'm just working out some things in my life. A very large mirror. You look quite nice. Oh, if I must say so myself. I look pretty dazzling. Well, Christy or Caitlin had another baby. How shocking. Another drama magazine. What a nice sofa, so plush and soft. A magazine about the latest in fashion. To see a photo of a woman wearing a tire. This is why fashion is stupid. It goes so specific like tire wearing. Cleanliness is closer to godliness. Hello, welcome to the Moon Cafe. Is there anything you would like? I would like cookies actually. Chocolate chip! Oh, unfortunately we're completely out of triple chocolate fudge deluxe cookies. Oh my god. You saying that makes me want to go and get some. As you keep answering, you realise the possibilities are endless, and that it is simply for severely overpriced goods. You decide to stop. Okay, that was a bit of a creepy walk back. I'm not going to try and go through the other various options. It's nice having cafes like this in our town. It makes this place seem more significant. I love this cafe. It's such a great place to meet people. In fact, I met my girlfriend here last month. Joyous. Cleanliness is essential for our customer satisfaction. And customer satisfaction is essential to make new restaurants like this to stay in business. Business is essential for me to get my paycheck. My paycheck is essential for my adult video games. In other words, cleanliness is essential for adult video games. Okay then. Yeah. Whatever adult video games you play, just keep them to yourself, okay? Hey, are you interested in MMO League of Space Building? It's so fun, and through it you get to meet new and amazing people, although the majority of them are usually trolls. A plate of crumbs. You realize you are actually looking at the world's smallest plate of cookies. I normally don't go out, but after arranging it online I decided to meet up with my gaming friends in real life. I am not regretting this decision. You got nothing to say there, pal? A rather lonely chair. Yeah, we haven't encountered any puzzles yet, so there's no need to double check things. Look at all these filthy casuals polluting this establishment. I was one that discovered this treasure trove first, and would come here every day and order the finest coffee, but unfortunately word began to spread of the greatness of this cafe, and eventually it began to swarm with these loathsome locusts. I guess I have to part ways with this esteemed establishment, since it is blustering with an infestation. Hey wait, isn't that a good thing? Having good business essential for this cafe to keep running, and you were the only customer who would go bankrupt. No, you don't understand at all. This place used to mean something to me. It was special. Now that it was special. Now I has become tainted. It's a faithless cafe. You do realize that the world doesn't need to cater to your every desires. You probably don't have the money, power, or respect for that. How dare you? I don't need to suffer from these unjust verbal lashes. I'm leaving and never coming back. And you just simply phase through a few people. What a rich jerk he is. As you encounter rich people like that in life, you should notice that they all have one thing in common. They think they are so much better than everyone else. This recent string of disappearances seem to be causing quite a stir right now. While a lot of people are avoiding the subject altogether, there has been certain rumours about mass suicides occurring in the mythopic forest. Others claim the return of the Scrooge. What's that? Oh, you ready to go? Yes, I'm ready to go. Alright, let's head out then. Alright, see you later. And off she goes.